all of a sudden everybody's not talking about Priscilla, lyabo Ojo and Juma. Now everybody wants their daughter to be like Priscilla. All mothers are looking forward to their child to make them happy, but little did they know the backstory, what this woman has faced, the challenges. So in this video we'll be talking about from 150 naira to joy. Lyabo Ojo recounts painful birth story as her daughter Priscilla Ojo begin this new chapter in marriage. You know, this lady, there have been so many news flying around the internet regarding her commitment. Some saying a lot of things about her. Even she found love, they are still dragging her. They are still saying he's too old for all those stuff, he's not doing well, he's not nice, she's not showing a good example. But she has proven to everybody beyond reasonable doubt that she's doing her best, she's trying her best. You know, this life nobody is perfect, but she's trying her best. So she said she shared a painful story, a painful birth story of her daughter Priscilla. Guys, it was actually so sad that this story, the way she was saying everything, like she was crying. But we can't play the video just as she made it, but the write-up is there, so I'll just read it and just get along, because it's against the YouTube guidelines for you to just copy something from somewhere and just post it straight. But guys, here is the story, and I'll be very, very detailed in the story. So she said, when I was about to have my baby girl, there was no money. I had exhausted all I had, and there was no money. Like, she has spent everything. All I had on me was 150 naira. Lyabo Ojo narrates the sad yet encouraging story behind her daughter's Priscilla's birth. And we all know that this lady, before this incident, before her, or before this particular situation happened to her, she's from a very wealthy family. I think one of these days I will talk about her biography and all her life stuff on this channel. She's from a very wealthy family. She said at a very young age they were already paying her monthly allowance worth 500,000 at a very young age, until she left school. She left home to go to school. She went to school. She said that time safe there was 24-hour light supply in her home, that she doesn't even know NEPA will bring lights. People will not be having light issues because NEPA is having issues, or that she didn't even experience all that. She was from a very good family. Her grandmother was damn rich, and they share when the grandmother died, they shared everything, and they gave her her portion, and there was a certain amount of money they were sending to her account every month. She said it was when she went to school she noticed that there is something called face me and face you, like house that they will build opposite each other, and this person will be seeing each other from the side, because she was in a fence compound, everything was going well. And she said maybe God just wanted her to go through all this for her to know what other people are going through in this world. She continued by saying, I didn't want the baby, but Priscilla just wanted to come, and so I had to beg a nurse to help me deliver my baby in her room, because she lived few blocks away from me. Okay, this one now is she already got pregnant, because when she had the first son, and she was just like trying to figure out the marriage, because she got married to the man because she got pregnant for the man, and it was not like she was not ready. When she had the first marriage, the baby just came, like they were just like having flings. And you know all those school stuff now, when you are in school you want to have a boyfriend, now you are alone. That was how he met this particular man, and the man was not doing well at the time. The man was not even capable of taking care of her and all those stuff, but they were just like living together. She had the first pregnancy, and since she already got pregnant for the man, then she just married the man. You know how parents normally do that time when somebody give you pregnant, and when somebody impregnates you marry the person. So that was how he married the first husband. And after like few years, she was trying to leave the marriage the rest, but she got pregnant again, and that is how she landed in the situation. This one she's saying now is that now the baby is now trying to, like, her delivery date have landed, but there was no money to take her to the hospital. So now let's continue with her story. With no medication, with no attention, I had my baby in a room because I took courage from the houses that were living at the back of our house because they had the keys in their own room, and I left and I felt like I could also do same. Jesus Christ. I didn't care, and I did not care, and when she came, I did not care, and when she came, I almost fainted. I almost died. Oh my God, I lost lots of blood, and my husband could not take me to the hospital because he didn't have the money as at that time. Oh my God, that is so painful. Like, mothers can relate. Pregnancy can be very tricky sometimes. Even in the hospital, it can from a simple case and enter an emergency case. Now you can see that she's now one of the happiest women on earth. One of the happiest. She had this baby, she almost lost her life. You know, some women, many people have actually died trying to bring life, trying to give birth to a child, if they are not well properly taken care of, and some self with care and attention, but they still need God. If there's no God and there's none of all those things, you can just lose somebody like that. You see this woman, she gave birth to her daughter alone in the house. She was even bleeding, like, and the man was just like washing her, no money to rush her to the hospital, and she was from a very wealthy background. So I don't know, maybe when she got married to the man, they were very angry with her, and maybe she got separated from the family. But even at that, when you not leave your child to die, I have seen things like this in movies. So I actually thought all these things only happen in movies, but unfortunately they also happen in real life. And this woman have had her first hand experience of this kind of awful situation. Today now she's crying. Today now is tears of joy. She's crying now is tears of joy, because that moment, that time, you know, there are some things that will happen to you like this. If you will not even have strength to cry, you will lose strength. You will lose strength because you will feel all hope is lost. That moment when the person that is very close to you, that is supposed to help you, failed to help you. And I'm not blaming the man. Maybe that time the man was in a tight corner, but why will you? Oh my God, you can't blame situation. You see, everything that happened in this life happened under God's supervision, and some things will just happen for another bigger thing to happen. Now this woman have stand as a great and big example to everybody, to both young people and to both adults, to be very, very careful, because life sometimes is somehow. Life sometimes, you might plan your life like this, why only one wrong decision will scatter everything. If you are very lucky, the end parts might end well, but if you are not lucky, you see her story now, from start to good. Not everybody will be this lucky like her. You might also go back and start working out. So lyabo Ojo did this and she maneuver everything. Look at her daughter now. Her daughter is now great. Don't use when you have already learned all these things, and when you have already been informed about all these things, you now use your two eyes to enter something that will cage you or something that will destroy your life. Don't try it, because somebody might go through that and escape. You will go enter inside and you will not come out. So it's very, very good and important to take precautions. And I love her courage. I love her braveness. She made a mistake and she tried her best to correct that mistake, not letting the situation of things weigh her down. This lady is actually a very strong woman. Those people that are hating on her and are insulting her, dragging her online, don't know. They don't know what she have been through in this life. She is now, oh my God, I'm so happy for her. And those parents that are using their children to compare Priscilla, they should get ready to invest in their children. Priscilla went to one of the most expensive schools in Nigeria, like a very expensive school. So after everything, she still struggled her way. She started acting, she started doing things. Now she is wealthy. She has so many businesses. She even opened one recently in the children's name. You understand? So now there's money to spend. They're just like looking for where to spend the money. She has the money. You see how she was just like spraying money, how she spent money. I know that she got a lot of gifts, like they sprayed her. She got money. Like, people were even calculating the money. That one is a story for another day. But she worked for it first. Because for you to meet all those kind of people, you have to be that kind of person too. I'm just so happy for her, and I wish people learn from her story. And yes, tell me what you love about this woman in the comment section. Like, just tell me what you love about her and what you have learned about her story in the comment section. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and I will see you in my next upload. Bye.